Hello, good evening. I am in a hotel in Albuquerque. Tonight I'm actually staying in a hotel. I've been road tripping. I cleared out my whole apartment. I'm super proud of myself. I got rid of probably about 98% of my stuff. I did leave all of my common baseball and basketball cards for my management company because I gotta be honest, and this will be a whole other video, they don't even try to respond to my emails, phone calls, texts. Poor communicators. I'm gonna leave it at that. It's way deeper than that, but to be nice and move the video along, probably the least effective communicators as an apartment complex management company I have ever experienced firsthand. But moving on. So I'm traveling, right? I'm getting to California, and I've made it from Winston-Salem, leaving Friday morning at about 10:30 a.m., dropped my keys in the slot, hit the highway, and now it is Saturday night, and I'm in Albuquerque, New Mexico. That means I've driven about 26 hours since Friday morning. So that's like 36 hours. Of those 36 hours, I've been awake because I did sleep 3 hours in Texarkana at a rest stop, which was super sketchy. I had one eye open at all times, and I was prepared. I had my personal protection on me, but 3 hours of sleep was just enough to get me back on the road this morning. And here we are in New Mexico, and now I am 11 hours away from being in Orange County. But the point of this video, right, is to talk about the road trip, right? Not everybody's good at road trips. I'm doing this one solo. Solo is really tough. When you have a person with you, like I've done one to Wyoming with my buddy Chris. We went from Boston to Montana and back, and that was great, really fun. We got lost a couple times, but we made it. And then I've also done Maine to California with my roommate from college, Kevin. He was from Oakland. He'd never been to the East Coast, never been to Boston, never been to Fenway Park, never had Maine lobster. Crossed all those things off his bucket list. Went from Maine to California, great trip. That was back in college. But this road trip is me moving from North Carolina to California, and I want to talk about the best snacks. What you need in your car in order to make it, okay? And they're not the obvious snacks in my mind, okay? So number one, what I did is I went to Publix before I left. I bought some water. I get a jug of water. It's the, I think it's 128 ounces, and it's the water that is, it's alkaline water, right? So you get the alkaline water, and then you put it in your like 28 ounce, shaker and mixer cup. So you got the water. Then you're gonna need sunflower seeds, okay? Sunflower seeds are key. It's not about the nutrition. It's about the act of having to break up the shells in your mouth, spit them in a cup. Which brings me to my next object. You need a cup. So I bought a Super Bowl cup for this year, even though I'm probably not gonna watch the Super Bowl, if I even make it back home in time to watch it. Just so I can spit out the seeds from the sunflower seeds. Now, the sunflower seeds are key because that like motion keeps you awake. Like you have to do something. So like last night when it was late, I'd put like a wad of sunflower seeds in my mouth. I'd be breaking the shells, spitting out the shells, and swallowing the seeds. So like, I'm a baseball player. Sunflower seeds are just natural, right? I would recommend it, really, you should. The next snack is beef jerky. I like the teriyaki. That's my favorite. But, there's, again, no bread. Like, these are the healthiest, and they're gonna give you the most energy. Let's see. Oh, if you do need coffee, or you stop at like a Starbucks, get the Doppio espresso. It's like that much liquid. And so you want the caffeine, but you don't want the liquid, because if you have too much liquid, you have to pee all the time. And you already have all the water, so you're already peeing. Part of the peeing strategy is it keeps you awake, right? Because you have to stop, find a rest stop, pee. You're going to be alert while driving. So these are all keys, right? So this is like the short list. Things you want to avoid on a road trip. Don't eat pizza. Don't eat Chick-fil-A chicken sandwiches. I failed that on Friday. I had 2 spicy chicken sandwiches, and it was not good. My stomach was upset. I didn't feel good. It tasted so good going down, but I did not feel good after. Okay, so as much as you're gonna basically have no choice but to have fast food, avoid fast food. Look for the seeds, like sunflower seeds, pistachios, almonds, like anything you can find that's like nuts and seeds and stuff. And then teriyaki. My other weakness of mine is the peanut butter M&Ms. I love those, but limit the sugar, right? Because they're gonna crash. And then for coffee, doppio espresso, because a small amount of liquid, high amount of caffeine. Those are my tips on snacks. And bananas. Always bananas, because you need the potassium, right? Plus the water. Always need the water. You're gonna need water for life, but you definitely need to be drinking that gallon of water each day you're on a road trip. Keeps you peeing, which keeps you awake, and it keeps you hydrated. So those are my tips for the road. Snack wise, I think maybe tomorrow I'll do another one that talks about some other road trip tips. But I'm just so excited to go to bed. I have like a hotel room tonight, and I'm not all sketched out at a rest stop, because let me tell you, I was at this rest stop last night, and I put my hood over my head, and I put the little sun visors down to block out the street lights at the rest stop. And now I felt good because there's a lot of truck drivers parked there, so nobody was gonna be, messing around. But I have like a lot of stuff. I have a lot of gear in my car. I have things, they're stacked to the window. So if you look in the window real quick, I got stuff that you probably want. So I was a little, paranoid. So I was sleeping with, one eye open. I did get probably about 2.5 really good, like strong hours of sleep. Maybe it was 3, maybe it was a little more, probably 2.5. It was enough to get me this far. Thank God I didn't make it this far without I wasn't overtired. If you ever get overtired, you just pull over. If it's a rest stop or just a safe place, just pull over for a second, like walk around, stretch out. My back has definitely been hurting from this road trip, like my lower back, like a lot. Anyway, that's the snacks. Snacks and water and caffeine. That's how you do this road trip thing. That's how you do it. This is how you fuel your body. It's all about the minimum amount of fuel that you need to keep going. Don't overdo it. Don't go have some big pizza or pasta dinner or something that's gonna make you sleepy. It's a bad move. Not too much sugar either. Heed these warnings. So when you take a road trip like I just did, 26 hours of driving in a 36-hour span, you will survive. All right, that's my video for tonight because I'm really tired. I'm gonna upload this, and then the next video will be up again tomorrow, probably before I get to California. We'll see. Gotta stick to the daily, and since I'm on mountain time, I get 2 extra hours bonus time, which is great, to upload this. So see you tomorrow. Peace.